Hello and welcome to Beyond the Headline, the show where we talk about different matters which you don't hear on the national level and particularly in depth. Joining me, of course, on the show right now is our senior correspondent, Vicky Nanjappa. Vicky, welcome to Beyond the Headlines.
Thanks, Akash. Thank you so much.
So, Vicky, keeping our theme, as we're talking about Karnataka elections, and every day there is something coming up, and the latest talk of the town is this kind of a what the political parties over there, especially the Congress, is trying to cater or to show is like another big political fight is over milk, and to be very precise, over two milk companies, dairy companies to be very precise. One is Amul and one is Nandini, and now there are talks of Amul actually entering Karnataka, and what Congress is saying, there might be a possible merger of this company called Nandini, which is being held by the Karnataka local milk union. But I want to get your gist. You're living in Bangalore in Karnataka. How do you view this? Is this really a political matter? What the Congress is trying to portray, or I just want to get your sense into this.
Hi, Akash. The thing is, the problem is, I never once in my lifetime believed that, milk could become such a big issue in Karnataka politics. That is one. Okay, one. But one thing is there, Akash. The thing is, see, there is no merger or something, that what has been claimed or something like that. Karnataka Milk Federation has got its own place. That is one. Okay. And Amul has also got its own place. Now the thing is, I sometimes don't understand, why such a big deal is being made out of it. Because out here, uh, if you ask me, there is one milk company called as Dudla, one Nestle is selling milk and things like that. Whereas these Nandini booths, basically, which are there, have, basically held their own. There is a market for it. So I don't see, any threat to Nandini or something. I don't think it needs to be such a big issue. There's nothing like merger. See, the thing is, if Amul is going to come and sell in Karnataka, I mean, so be it. The people will make the choice at the end of it, because it's not like Nandini is the only milk out here. That is one thing. As I said, there are 3 to 4 other companies. I mean, today I don't know. I got a packet of buttermilk. Usually we all have Nandini buttermilk, something called a Jersey or something like that. So that is one thing. The fact that Nandini has held its own, and the reason, I'll tell you, Akash, one more thing why it's becoming such a big issue, because Karnataka Milk Federation is very strong in this belt, that is old Mysore region. Okay, one old Mysore region. Like in the past shows also, we have discussed the importance of the old Mysore region and the reason for BJP to crack it. Currently, I see that they are doing much better than what they usually would do in the previous elections in old Mysore region. So, by raking up this Nandini issue, the thing is, that is just try to undercut the BJP in this particular belt. I don't see it becoming a big issue. Honestly speaking, personally, Amul comes, anyone comes, Nandini is still going to be Karnataka's favorite milk. That is what.
Exactly. Let's hope so. But what the Congress is saying that because this company is much more closer to the heart of Kannadigas. Maybe if we compare it to where we are in Delhi, we also over here have a lot of competition in terms of we have Mother Dairy, we have Amul, we have Madhusudan, we have different other brands coming in and catering their products to the people. But never have we seen a political row over a dairy product. So, is Congress actually running out of topics to fight to Ghero BJP? I understand that development is one of the biggest issue which Congress will be fighting this election on. But apart from that, do you feel that this is a relevant topic, or just because the elections are just around the corner, any other topic can become a political topic?
See, one thing I will tell you is that, the thing is, this is not about trying to undercut somebody or something like that. Yeah, extremely relevant topic, Akash. Honestly speaking, no matter which political party says what, the thing is, uh, honestly speaking, the Nandini parlor, which is there near my house or something, it's still jam packed. Okay, that is one. One thing you need to understand is that there is a terrible shortage of milk basically there. One, there is a terrible shortage of milk. Even Nandini is facing that shortage, and expert committees have said that because of this extreme heat. Bangalore's not seen weather like 34, 35 and things like that ever. Okay, one. Because of that extreme heat, the cow is producing lesser milk. That is one thing. So there is a shortage. There's no doubt. In the sense, now milk has stabilized, but ghee shortage is very, very high at the moment. Okay, so milk, which usually comes and lands in the depot at 5 o'clock, is coming only by around 6:45 now. So there is a shortage. So you can't do anything. You need alternate players also at that time. That is one thing. But then coming to the issue of, I mean, is this even an issue? I don't think this is an issue even. That's the thing is that, I knew that, something so bombastic would come out of the opposition because, as in the last show, if I'm not mistaken, we had said that, BJP has not put out all its cards as yet. Okay, now with the Prime Minister coming and the reservation issue happening and things like that, तो चलो दूध पे ही ले लेते हैं. So that is this is what has kind of happened at the end of it. It is a complete non-issue. I will be very honest. It is a complete non-issue. At least with the people I speak to on the ground, I don't think any conversation of mine begins with milk and Nandini and Amul and things like that. There are much other bigger issues or something like that. So it's a very weak issue by the opposition, which I think is not going to hold steam at all.
So another, over the weekend, the Prime Minister actually, visited Karnataka. He visited two of the tiger reserves over there. And there was also a lot of, today Congress has said that this is all a drama that the Prime Minister has said. The whole day the Prime Minister was there. There were a lot of photographs of him, taking the safari, taking photographs, looking through the binoculars and everything. Understandably, what the Congress is saying that this is all a drama. PM is just creating a kind of a show for the people. What do you have to say about that?
See, Akash, it was a simple, straightforward visit. That is one thing. The thing is, we all knew that last week that he's going to, announce the tiger numbers in the country. Now, if we have seen some kind of a 6.7 increase in the number of tigers, I think it is a very good thing. Okay, that is one thing. And obviously, what any politician's visit is, you're going to have a lot of pictures and all those kind of things. I don't know what is drama exactly in that. I have no clue. That is one thing. Because according to me, tiger sensor numbers are very, very important. I mean, I'll be very proud as an Indian if I have the most number of tigers in the world. That is one thing. Okay, that is one. And of course, that that visit to Mudumalai also, that is one, the elephant camp, basically. Belly and Bowman, he went and visited them, those two Oscar-winning elephants, elephant visitors. I mean, why not, Akash? The thing is, these guys, at the end of it, elephant conservation, tiger conservation, I think, a visit by a big leader actually gives them a lot of, kind of hope and enthusiasm. Doing work is one part of it. Being recognized for it is another part of it. That is another thing altogether. So I don't know what is the drama in it. I mean, seriously, I do not know. Actually, I really am a little, puzzled with that. Elephants, basically, if you notice them as an animal, basically, they very much relate to their mothers. And, there are two orphan elephants, a couple who's doing something. If the Prime Minister visits them and then, appreciates them, I'm sure they'll be, more enthusiastic to do more. So I don't know what is the drama in it. If a Prime Minister is not visiting them, I think that would be, more surprising for me.
So moving on, another important matter that is there, and we even discussed in our last conversation also, Vicky, the BJP's first candidature list. Even the Congress is still waiting it. We are also waiting for the list to come out. So even yesterday, Prime Minister Modi, went to the BJP's headquarters here in Delhi. He had this conversation with all the party stakeholders. But still, what the news are still coming in is that we're still waiting for the list to come in. You probably said that over the weekend we might have this possibility that the Prime Minister was visiting Karnataka. He was going to sit in that meeting, and we could see the list over the weekend, but we are today on Monday and still waiting for it. And now, to be very honest, we are sitting on the 10th of April. Exactly 1 month is left for the elections to start. And what the sources are also saying that even Rahul Gandhi will be visiting very soon to Karnataka to start his campaign. So when can we think that BJP will be coming out with its candidature list, because Congress has come out with at least 2 of its list?
Yeah. Okay. One surprising thing is that I think that we Congress, JDS, I think we are stressing about the BJP list more than the BJP themselves are stressing. Actually, that is one part of it. One. See, the thing is, the BJP list should be out either by today evening or max by tomorrow. That is one. They'll not delay it any further. There's been little back and forth on certain issues like whether to accommodate those rebels. That we were talking about in the previous show about those rebels being accommodated or not. Those are certain things that they are a little bit stuck on. But one thing is that there is not going to be any major surprise in the list. All the winning candidates are going to remain there itself. There's going to be no surprise or constituency change. The thing is, what has happened is that since Karnataka votes very differently, I mean compared to the rest of the states, they have this thing of not returning a government back to power. Okay, that is one thing about it. So that is one thing which has made the BJP a little shaky in terms of list. So they want this 100% winnability candidates. Okay, that is one. And yeah, there've been a little bit of some kind of irritations which have been there within the BJP, or those 20 to 30 rebels who helped them form the government in 2019, whether they should accommodate them or not. That has been a little bit of an issue there. That is one. And also one thing is they want 100% winnability candidates. That is one. If you pitch a Bommai, or you say Yadurappa's son or something, I mean there is no doubt that they are going to lose or something. So they want more and more of that. So that is why a little back and forth on the list. I think they will come out with a list of say 130 to 140 first one. Okay, that is one. And one thing what I know that from inside sources is that BJP does not want to pitch anybody in that this one who even has got a 10% chance of losing, and that is why they're being so careful about the list. So that is one thing, and that is why the delay.
Correct. Right, Vicky. So let's hope that by today evening or by tomorrow the BJP list comes out and we get to see who is fielded from where. Well, that's all the time we have today on the show. And viewers, if you like this kind of a content, do subscribe to One India News and also like our video so that the visibility also increases. On that note, thank you very much, Vicky, for joining me on Beyond the Headlines once again.
Thanks, Akash. Always a pleasure. Thank you.
Subscribe to One India channel and never miss an update.